Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Keep It Zen podcast. I'm your host, Zenadine. And today, it's a bit of a weird one. As you might notice it's a little different. No. Basically, how this is going to go is you might have noticed if you've been keeping an eye on the channel or if you've been watching a few of the older videos, I changed the titles to Season 1. Keep It Zen, Season 1, Episode whatever. That playlist is on the channel, by the way. We've changed it so that now Keep It Zen is a seasonal thing. And if it has to be a seasonal thing, there has to be more than one seasons, right? Correct. Now what you're seeing here is now Season 2, Episode 0. It was going to be Episode 10 of Season 1 until I realised I had an Episode 10 of Season 1. So I had to do something about that. So what I did was I changed it to Season 2, Episode 0, because all of Season 2 is going to be recorded on camera for use at home, so you're not looking at a blank image, because visual editing and PowerPoint presentations for an hour straight is difficult, man. I've done it for 8 months now. It's difficult shit. So the first guest he's going to be coming in later today. You won't be seeing that for another a few months. Sean Finn. It's been a while since the last talked to him. I know he was on the channel before, but he's a full-fledged singer now. He's going to be playing some music for us in the studio instead of on a Discord call. So that's going to be really fun. I hope he's enjoyed that. And yeah, there's going to be 10 episodes rolling through the weeks, and slowly but surely we'll get there, and we'll see if we have a good product by the end of it. I'm trying something extremely different, if you couldn't tell. Obviously, it's a bit dark at the moment, but I'll sort that out either in post or by the first episode. This isn't recorded in the studio, that's why it's Episode 0 rather than Episode 1. So think of it as a little teaser for what's to come. I want to thank Taylor for coming on a call with me. He was in the middle of a bunch of stuff and he took the time out of his day to join me. We just sat down and vibed for an hour because I know that's what people wanted. They wanted a chill episode, and we gave them a chill episode, but it's still good to listen to. So yeah, I really thank you all for your appreciation. The people wanted more Keep It Zen, so I'm giving you more Keep It Zen. And the Maple Shamrock will be going on as it has been pretty much weekly, maybe twice weekly. The episode after this will be the third part of the part 2 retrospective, and then after that will be a Sega games tier list. Then we'll be doing part 3 of part 1. So that's pretty much the schedule for my channel at this point. So yeah, I really want to thank you all for joining me. Remember, keep it zen. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Keep It Zen. I'm here with my friend Taylor.
Hello.
And we're just vibing, really. We have some things in mind. There's some stuff that we want to talk about. So before we start, is there anything you want to get out to the audience, just about yourself, or?
No, not really. I plan on streaming, maybe 3 or 4 days a week, at 5 o'clock mostly, for an hour or two. Other than that, no, not really.
What is it you're planning on streaming?
Just different games, just random stuff, honestly. Whatever whatever I'm into that day.
Well, what are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna be playing Doom Eternal because I only got it and I thought it looked great, so I said, "Do you know what? I'm gonna stream that."
Did you play the last Doom?
I played the first Doom, yes.
Oh, nice. Wait, the first Doom is in the one on PS4 or the actual?
I didn't play the I didn't play the first Doom. No, I played the PS4. Yeah, I played it on the Xbox.
Do you see people getting fucking Doom on potatoes and calculators and shit?
Yeah, you can still do that. You can do that now.
Oh yeah, I just need to be smart.
Oh yeah, that's not me. I'm more of an Xbox guy.
You've recently started a channel, and
I have.
I have also started a channel a while back, and I wanted to kind of talk to you about growing channels. I'm just interested in what you plan to do to grow your channel, or even if you're interested in growing your channel.
Yeah, but I've just been kind of networking through friends and family right now. Um, what I plan on doing is kind of getting in touch with like smaller streamers that I like, and like because I don't want to like establish friendships and then just after I get a few followers, just say go away. So for the past month or two, I've been watching like small streamers with like 10 or 15 viewers. I'm just trying to find someone that I like kind of vibe with, that I kind of like. It's a process. It hasn't
Oh
worked for
yeah.
me so far, but yeah, like I'm not expecting like an explosion. You know, I don't think anyone expects anything like that. But yeah, it's basically just what I want to do is what I normally do, which is just play games. Except all I want to do is play games and talk to other people as well. I want to stream it, and I want to be enjoyable to watch. So that's basically.
Well, I mean, you're enjoyable to talk to.
I appreciate that. I've been told that it would suit me, so
Yeah, no, I can definitely see why. I guess I got lucky in that sense because I did the exact same thing as you. I went onto Twitch and I was going around finding different streamers. I guess it's like a common interest thing and
yeah,
a
yeah,
bit of
definitely.
interaction as well. Like that's how I found your man, your Zad and Jag, who I do the other podcast with. I remember I was like 4 o'clock in the morning or something. I was just on Twitch watching like JoJo or something, and then I just saw them stream, and I was like, fuck it, why not? And yeah, just even still, it took like 2 or 3 months to actually like talk. But I
Yeah.
guess that's the thing with everyone.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, just to establish the difference between you know each other and you are friends.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I haven't found anyone like that yet. I've just been kind of walking around
don't worry,
really
that's something that
aimlessly.
comes with time and
Yeah, no,
patience.
I'm not rushing it. I'm okay where I am.
Yeah, I mean, have you up? Oh, you haven't uploaded. Have you streamed yet?
Streamed. It was mainly just a test stream to see like does streaming work on like for me because I've never like really streamed before that,
Mm.
and I just wanted to kind of test it. So I streamed like Battlefield for like an hour, and yeah, like it worked. So I thought, I'm gonna make a schedule. Maybe I'm gonna pick an actual game that I want to play, and I'm just gonna play it. So that was why I came on streaming today, at 5, and that's like the first time I've ever said like, "Hey, I'm going to be streaming," and I said that yesterday. So it's kind of like now that I've said it and I put it up on, my Instagram, my Snapchat, like, and a few of my friends like screenshot it and just put it up with the
Mm.
link as well. So it's like now it's just weird if I don't stream, so I can't
Yeah.
just put it off. Yeah.
Would you say you're going to be putting more effort into your Twitch or your YouTube?
Oh no, definitely Twitch. Mainly because I'm kind of putting off editing for a while. I want to kind of establish a fan base really. I'm also waiting for Cyberpunk to come out. It's a game I've been
Oh,
waiting for years, and I'm planning on. I don't plan on streaming that. I plan on just making a video on it, making a few videos on it. I don't feel like it's a very streamable game.
no, yeah. Well, actually, I don't get you because I don't really know that much about it. I seen the trailer at E3. What was it, like a year ago with
Yeah, a
Keanu?
long time ago. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, but and I also saw a tweet of a fella asking if the game was gonna come out the next day, and he booked off work. Like
Oh yeah,
yeah, he
yeah.
responded
No, I've
and he was
seen
like,
that.
yeah, he
He
got
was like,
compensation
"Hey,
for it though.
yeah." He got the collector's edition for free, which is like he got like 280 euros worth of stuff for free.
Yeah,
So
and a
like,
day off work.
and a day off work. Exactly, exactly.
That yeah. Speaking of work, I really want a day off, even though it's like I have Sundays off, but like that Sunday is literally just recovering from the Friday and Saturday. Uh,
Yeah.
cause like uh I'm on a cycle between college and work because it's just oh god what are the words I'm trying to find? Cause like I'm in college first 4 days of the week, and
Yeah.
then when I'm not in college, I'm doing assignments or like working for a radio station or whatever, or
Yeah.
well, now playing the new COD. um, and aside from, and then I'm in work, and then work is like really tough because it's like picking in a warehouse, and I know Jake and Liam do that all the time, but it's a lot more difficult part time than it would be full time because like full time you get to
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, I understand. I
yeah.
don't even have a job, so like I'm struggling as well.
Yeah,
Um,
but you're in
it's
college, aren't you?
been months. Yeah, I'm in college.
What do you
I'm
do?
kind of in that cycle as well. Psychology.
Oh,
Yeah,
uh,
just went balls deep.
uh, what made you choose psychology?
Honestly, I have no idea. I just kind of went with things that I feel like suit me and stuff that I would be comfortable with. So like, I wouldn't be comfortable in like, a very physical job. I feel like I'm more of a use my brain kind of job.
Yeah,
But other than that, like like what I want to stream is honestly because between college and assignments and I just have way too much spare time. And then when I don't have spare time, I don't have enough spare time. So I feel like I'm trying to like timetable my life basically. So it's like I can get stuff done, but I can also do what I want to do. And that's why I mainly like chose to say I was streaming a day early. Like I don't think smaller streamers really do that. I think they're more of a I'll just go live and hopefully people watch. But yeah, I've kind of just I want to establish where I'm gonna stream and when I'm gonna do it, and then I can do my college work around that. Because
mm,
if I'm not surrounded like drowning in college work, then I just have nothing to do. So I don't want to be on the far end of each stick. I want to be in the middle. Really, I just want to timetable myself.
well,
And
uh,
what was I say?
what kind of college work would you be doing? Is that all?
Oh, it's mainly um, it's kind of like I can't even explain it really. It's a bit awkward to explain. Like right now, I've been doing a criminology assignment for the past 2 weeks, and we just have to explain the theories of crime and who commits crime and where does it happen and why does it happen. And it's just there's just so many different aspects to everything. So every time you put an answer down, you have to add 16 words to it, and then you realize you didn't have add enough, and then
Oh,
it's just
Jesus.
yeah, it's a lot. But I'm interested in it like very much. It's very interesting, but it's a lot at the same time.
Mm. Well, another benefit to actually scheduling and timetabling, specifically when it comes to content creation, is when people know to go to a certain place at a certain time, they don't need like it gets to the point where they don't need the reminder and they just go, and that
Oh
improves
yeah,
engagement. And not only that, it's also like uh say I don't know, for example, you're about to stream, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm dropping out, I'm going, like, say I'm in a call or something, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna drop out and watch me mate streams, like, oh, what stream? And then like tell them about the stream, like a slow, like it's like a slow spread kind of thing.
yeah, no, yeah, 100%, 100%.
But yeah, but like
Um,
mm,
I was gonna say like I think I told like two people maybe. I put it up on my Snapchat, and a lot of people text me and just said like, "Whoa, like I didn't know you streamed. Like I'll hop in." So like today, I'm expecting like 10 or 12 people to join, and that's like I've never been over like four. So like I'm pretty
mm,
excited already. It's just because like a lot of them are like people that I've talked to over the years that I kind of fell out of contact with, and then I put that up, and a few of them said like, "Whoa, I didn't know you stream. Like we should try to do a collab or something." And yeah, it's interesting because people don't talk to you. It's like, oh, it's weird. It's like a different kind of thing. Like people are texting me as if like, I'm a manager for myself. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it's just my friends being very formal with me, and it's a bit weird, but
but it's
I
also,
suppose it's just a mindset.
yeah, it's one of those things that you have to get used to. It's like when you get deep into content creation and you actually start talking to other people, uh, it's like you have to develop this weird split personality kind of thing, where there's one side of you that's like, oh, just having a laugh, whatever, talking shit about, I don't fucking know, like TK Red or Bulmers or some shit. I don't, random bollocks. And and then you got the other side who's like, you got to make sure that one, you're not getting scammed, two, shit gets done, but three, you're still inviting and uh,
Yeah,
cool to be around. It's weird. It's a weird balance.
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just never experienced anything like it because I'm very introverted. Like I wouldn't. I'm not. It's not in me to like put myself out there.
Yeah.
It's it's really not. Like I'd be comfortable around like 4 or 5 people, and then when I get more than that, it's just like I don't know about this. But yeah. Once I figured out that like I do play games for fun, so why not play it and see if something comes out of it? Like there's no harm, no foul. So
Yeah.
I just decided, what's the worst that could happen if I did stream live? And now there's already like 12 or 13 people that are saying like, yeah, I'd love to watch. I'm free at that time and I don't mind at all. So I'm kind of interested to see who does turn up and like if it's very interactive. I don't know. I'm just
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
for
weird.
sure.
I don't know. I appreciate that.
Um, what social medias do you use to uh, what's it called, to promote it?
I've well, I've just been using my personal Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, and I've made a Twitter solely for the purpose of my YouTube persona or Twitch persona, Paderition, and yeah, I haven't used it yet because I don't have any followers, so I don't see why. But
Okay.
uh,
Whatever you
yeah,
do,
thank
I'd
you.
really suggest staying away from the anime community on Twitter. Some of the worst people I've ever seen. Don't get me wrong, some lovely people there too. Like, I've talked to a solid, like, I don't know, about 50, 60 people, like, at least once. And there are some people who, like, that have a great chat with. And then there was one time I was on Twitter and it was like, oh, it was, they put up a post. This was a lad, by the way, saying kill all men and shit like that. And I'm like, you're taking the piss, right? Like, is this a joke or whatever? I wasn't even that rude about it. And then, like, him and like a bunch of like fucking like 15-year-old girls all just started like absolutely ripping into me in the fucking replies. I'm like, is this like a fucking joke?
It's messy. It can get very messy.
And you could be completely in the right and it still gets messy.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I've been on Twitter for years, just in my personal account, and it's
What?
just I don't know. I don't get involved in anything like that. I just like shit, and
Mm,
that's about it. I just follow accounts that I think are funny.
yeah, that's pretty much what Instagram is as well.
Yeah, it's so good. I follow years ago. I went through a big phase where I followed loads of politicians, and then so if you scroll far enough down my newsfeed, you start seeing like loads of politicians just in arguments with each other, and it's just I don't know what I was thinking
Politicians from
following
which
all of them. Like
country?
America, I'm very interested in American politics.
Yeah,
It's just like
everyone
Ben
seems to be now.
Shapiro and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's him and a lot of his like associates, Steven Crowder and stuff.
Benny,
Very,
big boy
very
Ben
interesting.
Shapiro.
Big boy Ben, yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I had something in my head and I'm forgetting. Uh, um. Okay.
Are you still streaming? Do you still stream?
Do I stream?
Yeah, I remember you saying a few minutes ago you were on Twitch trying to stream.
Oh, I wasn't streaming on Twitch. I was just like surfing on Twitch, just like trying to.
Oh, I see. I see.
I only streamed once or twice, but that was on my YouTube channel. I accidentally called Minecraft Dragon Ball because I was too lazy to change the title. Because PS4 streaming's a bit weird about that.
Oh yeah, I've never streamed on like um YouTube on a console before.
Yeah, I mean, it's handy, but it's like it all depends on. Oh, hold on. It all really depends on what's. What am I on about? I'm just fucking waffling right now. It's all right, but it's not particularly great. Like, there's
Oh,
other
I
things
wouldn't
I'd
use
rather
it.
do with. What?
Yeah, I don't think I'd be into streaming on YouTube. I feel like I don't know. It's just weird or something. It's just weird to me that you can stream on YouTube.
I mean, streaming on YouTube is like on the actual. Right now, it's looking better to stream on YouTube than it is on Twitch because the DMCA's with Twitch has
Oh
gotten like
God, yeah,
a
I
bunch
know.
of people have gotten like hours worth of content muted because like of a and one was like of a grandfather clock, like just random bullshit that's just in a game, like getting copyright
Yeah,
claimed. It's like it's ridiculous because like I think it's because Twitch is the smaller of the platforms. They're afraid to like get into any trouble versus like
it's not because I remember the DMCA being like very popular like 2 years ago, but I think the Twitch legal team was able to like delay it for another 2 years because
oh
apparently
really
they've like out of all the companies, yeah, apparently they've like one of the better legal teams that is out there. Like, and I'm pretty sure that the DMCA was coming down on them, and they kind of fenced it off for like 2 years, and then they released it like 2 weeks ago, saying like, yeah, the DMCA strike is back, delete all
jeez
your content basically. But yeah, like it's crazy. There's a few YouTubers and stuff. There's a YouTuber I watch. His name is Alpha Gaming. He's like um he makes like he's like a stream doctor, so he just what tells you like the best stuff to do and what to avoid and stuff like that. And he was saying because of the DMCA laws, he actually made 180 songs and uploaded them, and they're royalty free,
oh
and
yeah didn't
so no one loses. Yeah,
yeah
and a
did
lot of popular YouTubers and Twitch streamers have actually started using his albums because they're actually pretty good as well. It's just very monotone kind of music, but
yeah
like it's good, and it's also so he gets streamer royalties, so he gets paid for it as well somehow. I don't understand how it is, but he gets paid for it, and I don't have to risk being copyrighted or anything.
yeah, but even still, there's like sections of a game that might be copyrighted. Like that's how ridiculous it's gotten.
Obviously,
So
I've already for years whenever I play a game, I turn the music all the way to the low. I hate that. I hate the music.
yeah, no, I usually it's the same for me. I usually just slap on Spotify or whatever. But like
Yes.
even fucking sound effects in the game. But
Oh God, I didn't know that.
yeah, no, that's what I was saying about the clock. The sound effect of the clock got copyrighted, and like random bells and shit. If it's not royalty free, they'll like claim it. It's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure they're sorting out that problem. I hope.
Yeah, I hope. That's like scaring me a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like it's nothing. It won't like get you in trouble. It'll just be like a section of your what's it called? Your VOD
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
muted.
I'm sure. I don't think they'd really come down that hard now. Someone with 9 followers on Twitch, so
Yeah,
I
but
think I'm
like
okay.
this, it's all automatic. Like I remember I got claimed for like 3 of my videos, and I only have like 70 something subscribers.
Yeah, I know. I that's a dream to get more than 70 subscribers.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a very big milestone.
yeah. No, that took like not. How long has my channel been running? Hold on, I want to check real quick. Um, your videos. I checked SoundCloud, but I deleted the one thing I put up on there. March 25th, 2020. That's like what 8, 9 months ago.
Jesus, man, that's fast.
Yeah,
That's fast for a new channel. Yeah,
I
yeah, fast.
pushed and like in fairness, I had a bit of a not an advantage, but the way I went about it, I was a bit. I won't lie, I was a bit annoying about it, but I guess I just worry about being annoying in general because it's one of those things that you kind of have to suck up and move on if you want to grow.
Oh yeah, 100%. You kind of just you have to realize that you're that guy.
Yeah, and if you realize you're that guy and can accept it, if
It's
you have a
easier.
reason for being that guy, then fuck it, be that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I fucking like I went around. It was funny enough. The only reason why this succeeded so well was because Well, actually, no. Two reasons. One was the lockdown, the original one that was actually a lockdown, and not this half.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then the other one was the fact that I joined the student union in college last year. I know how weird that sounds, but one of the lads there, the class president or whatever, he's actually become a singer now. But at the time, he was just like messing about with his music and stuff. And he actually got me in contact with Emily Seven, the band, and that video got me like loads. Well, not loads, but it got me a lot of views. It's
yeah,
on like
good.
140 or something. Actually, I could check it
Whoa,
right here. 146, yeah.
that's impressive.
Yeah, it is. And I use
That
it on my
is.
CV.
What did you say on the CV?
Oh, it was like,
Internet entrepreneur.
no, it was like, because there's a personal achievement section in a CV, and I'm like, oh, I interviewed Emily Seven in a video that got 140 views. Obviously, it's like nothing, but
But it's still an achievement, all the
it,
same. Like,
yeah. And
yeah,
it's actually going to be worth a lot more because uh, now that I actually am going into more radio stuff and
yeah.
trying to get into radio places and TV stations, that actually means something.
Oh, yeah. No, that will help. That will 100% help.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like afterwards I kind of this is another important lesson for any up and coming content creators out there. Don't be a one trick pony like I was. Uh, like the Emily Seven one did great, so I was like, fuck it, I need to do more of this. I did Donald Quinn, not as good. 88. I can actually see them decline with each one because I did one with Donald Quinn that got 88, and then it plummeted because I did like some guy from Australia. His name is Katnak, and
Yeah.
that got 39, and then Emma O'Brien got 38, and then the last one got 30, and then I have a privated video, and then I just completely changed what the fuck I was doing.
You were saying you were doing like a two-man podcast, was it?
Tree Man, there's
Three
me,
man.
uh, Jagaren Zero, and Sadmeister. They're two Canadian streamers, so we're called the Maple Shamrock, and it's like it's like the name of a pub is the Maple Shamrock, and we're in it doing it or whatever the fuck. That actually sounds mad coming out me mouth. Oh. Fuck. Sorry. Um. Yeah. No. That's basically what I've been up to over the past while. Like I said, it's just doing the same thing over and over really got. What and another thing is it's like starting out. You'll find out what works and what doesn't really quickly. Like
Yeah.
I I already know that for you streaming's gonna be very well, especially if you have like an active chat. And you're just going back and forth with them because I know you have a lot of banter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was told by a few people, it kind of suits your personality, but at the same time, like, I just don't think it does at all. I feel like I am very awkward, and I feel like, you know, I don't know. So I'm trying out a few things. I've actually started a merchandise store as well.
Oh really?
I'm trying to start that up. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the channel. It's more of a separate venture. But
Hmm.
once I get a channel logo, I'm just putting it on a jumper, and then
Selling
ordering
it.
it myself. Yeah, and just getting it sent to me, and then eventually get a camera on stream and show people like, hey, what up? I have a jumper with my logo on it.
Yo, buy it now, you
Buy it.
fuckers.
Buy it. No,
um,
but that's the plan. Yeah, just kind of grow that as a
were
side hustle, kind of.
were you able to actually get in contact with any of the artists?
No, no one got through to me, and I didn't know any of their acts, so I didn't want to just.
Oh, you could have asked
Uh,
me.
oh, I don't know. Yeah, I
I'll
didn't
just
think there was
send you
anyone
like
interested.
I'll send you their ads and then you can look through their pages and stuff. Cause some people are
Yeah,
like better at digital and others are better at like classical or whatever. All
I
really
was
good.
actually what I wanted to ask you. Do you know how to like do stuff like that? You like like edit a photo or something? Like
Yeah,
I was trying to I was trying to do that because I was supposed to upload a something as a JPEG in order to make it into a jumper or a top
oh
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Like
I have
taking out the
no
background and all
idea
that.
how to do that. No, not even like I have no idea how to like what app or what website to use to even start like creating stuff. I just don't know. I don't know anything.
Well, I haven't done art in a very long time. But all the art I did was like physical. I only did like a few digital pieces. But for actual like, you can save stuff as other things. Like if you go into Paint, and you're like what I usually put up on my stories, those little wallpaper yokes. I do all that in Paint. I get a picture, erase the background on my phone, or I'd use like Pic Collage. No, no, I don't use Pic Collage on my phone. For those things. But when you go into like Paint or whatever app you're using, and you just go into Save As, it'll give you a list between like JPEG, PNG.
Yeah,
Uh,
see that's the problem. It's like I know how to like save stuff as things and I know how to, actually create something. But the thing I don't know is I don't know what app to use. See, because I have a MacBook, so like I'm completely lost. And because I can't use Paint, there's no like just Paint thing, and whenever there is a Paint, it's just awful. So like
I
I don't know, it's just so awkward.
what I would suggest is like use that horrible Paint thing. Just import the picture and then Save As if you can do that.
Yeah, I'll try it again.
If not,
I don't
just
know.
send it over to me and I'll sort it out for you. Are you sure it's not already a JPEG and it's just too
No, I don't
small?
have anything. I don't have anything yet. Like I don't I want to create something, but I don't know what app or what to use. That's the problem. I don't
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Um,
like I don't know what to
so
actually make it on.
so do you want like a drawing app?
Yeah, basically a drawing app that I can use like like text and stuff as well.
Oh, well the thing I used for my stuff, I use Medibang on
Maybe man.
Medibang. Yeah, I'll type it into the Discord server. Uh, the thing is, I found that it's a bit weird when it exports. So what I do is I like take a screenshot and crop it because the quality ends up a lot better.
Oh yeah.
There's the name of the yoke. I used it for ages. It was actually pretty good, but I ended up doing one drawing. It was like a Dragon Ball drawing or whatever. I was doing it for like a solid like week, 2 weeks, and then I got halfway through and I was like, I'm not bothered because I couldn't find my digital pen anywhere around.
Oh yeah. I've heard that was a problem. A lot of people like they couldn't use the or they just refused to use the mouse or the mouse pad or whatever the trackpad because
Yeah,
it's
no,
just too limiting or something like that. I can't remember.
yeah, no, like with with a keyboard and mouse, like an actual in-hand mouse, it's easier, but you can't apply different pressures on a
Oh yeah,
mouse.
yeah.
Well, but the thing is, I never programmed my pen properly, so it was essentially just a different type of mouse. But I'm not that good of an artist anyway, so I didn't really care.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm terrible at art. Awful.
yeah, but I mean, I don't even have an excuse. I went to art college for a year.
I actually went to like an art college as well, but it was in sixth class.
Oh,
They were
really?
like, yeah, I like won a competition or something. I had to go to an art college every day for like 2 weeks, and at the end of it, we had like a big show and tell. So there was loads of like our parents and stuff came and like walked around the big show. Oh, it was so awkward. I'll never forget. It
Was it
was
any
just so
good?
embarrassing. It was good, but I wasn't. Is the problem.
Uh,
I don't know how I won. I think the only reason I won is because no one else like went for it. So like I think I just won by default. I don't know.
nah, don't, no. I'm pretty sure you probably like properly won. I bet you're just
No, I don't know.
underestimating your ability.
I know I don't see like because if I was any good, I don't think I would like hide it. I think I'd be like, yeah, I can draw, but like I know I can't. So like, I can if I can't draw now and I'm 18, I can imagine what I was like when I was like 11 or something.
No, no, because you can fall out of practice. You could have been good at the time,
I could have been, but I don't know.
but now we'll never know because I'll
We'll
never show
never
the
know.
picture.
We'll
Wait, why would
never
I show?
know. Wait, I
What?
was just about to say that. Why would you?
I guess I meant to the audience. I don't fucking know. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was very weird. Because I remember talking to you about like doing a podcast about like tier lists. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Oh
And
yeah, I remember that.
then I was just thinking a few weeks ago, I was like, I really want to stream, but like I don't know how to get my name out there. And then I was like, oh my God, I was like, my friend has a podcast. And then I was like, oh my God, like I also have social media. Like, what is wrong with me? And so I just started posting stuff everywhere. And I was like, hey, follow me. Hey, you there, follow me. Hey, you, follow me. If you like the content, stick around. And yeah, so I've just been that guy for like a month now.
And it's good to be that guy. It's having confidence in yourself.
Yeah,
I
it's crazy.
I don't know how many people actually don't like that guy, and I'm sorry for being that guy for 9 months straight. I'm not stopping.
That
Uh,
guy since I was born.
yeah,
I'm that guy. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just it's weird because I don't consider myself a very
guy.
open person, but like I've just been kind of pushing it on people the past few weeks. Like my girlfriend has been very, very supportive. No,
Mm.
nothing she said has like helped more than like everything before it. Like she's just getting, I don't know, that doesn't make sense, but she's just
No,
everything I do. She's like, I'll help, I'll help, I'll help, and she's like, I'm gonna put it on my story. She's like, how do I attach the link? And it's like, hey, I want to do this. And then every time I say like I'm thinking about streaming, she's like, you really should. She was like, I'll watch it, I'll comment and stuff. And
that's really cool.
it's very yeah, it's very cool to like because like I talk to her every day. So I mean, like I would text her every day, and we'd be on the phone every day. Well, most days, and it's just a different experience because even though I know it's her, when I'm playing a game and she's just having a chat, she's just interacting with me, and I'm interacting back. It's just a different kind of
Feeling.
I feel. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like whoa. It's like because she doesn't watch stuff that she doesn't like, and she was saying that like it's enjoyable. It's just I'm sure at games, and I was like, shut up, like, and so she was saying like it actually is good, and she was like she enjoys watching it because it's kind of different seeing like someone
Mm.
like being up there because most of the time you're watching like YouTube or Twitch, and it's like yeah I don't know this person, but I enjoy their content. And Mahor, it's like I know this person, and I know he can get better with his content. So she said it's kind of a different feeling being a viewer as well as for me being the actual creator or streamer or whatever you would call it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just weird. And so she always watches my stream. She's always that one. So whenever I'm streaming, I'll
Mm.
always have one viewer, and it's her. But the other day, I got like 4 or 5, and I don't know why I started like panicking. I was like, oh my god, what do I do now?
It's
And
weird.
I didn't post it anywhere. So these are just random people, and it was just freaking me out a bit.
Chances are they're like more often than not, they're probably doing the same thing you were doing, where they're going around on
Yeah,
games they like and then trying to find smaller streamers to interact with. Like,
yeah.
I remember one time I was streaming Rocket League, and this random like fucking I I swear to God he was like 11 or 12. I don't actually know because he was in the chat, but the way he was talking made it seem like he was 11 or 12, and he was like, "Hi, have you got any tips to get better at Rocket League?" And I'm like,
I
I'm fucking like gold one or whatever of like
don't know what that is.
12,
I've
13
never
ranks.
played Rocket League.
Oh, it's like it's you got like bronze, silver, gold. Then you got like platinum, diamond,
Oh, I
champ,
see.
grand
So
champ,
like
and then
Siege,
yeah, but it's
Rainbow Six Siege.
yeah, that's the ranking system really.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was like ranking systems in Rocket League.
Yeah, no, like people only really play ranked unless they're playing like no, because they made the extra modes ranked as well. Like no one ever really plays the non-ranked version of Rocket
That's
League.
so weird. That's so weird to me.
Yeah, but it's like no one never plays the non-ranked version of Siege either.
Yeah, no one plays casual in Siege.
Yeah, like there's not really much of a point to it aside from like waiting for one of your mates to hop on.
Yeah.
It's like
Um.
specifically there to piss people off.
Talking about your mates online, actually, a few of my friends have been like, "Oh, I'd love to stream as well." And I think I was talking about it earlier, but just a few of my close friends that I would actually like, I would play games with like all the time. You know, like if I was to turn on my Xbox, I would join their party and we just talk shit and play games. And so a few weeks ago we were talking about like actually everyone just creating a channel because the chances of us getting kind of exposure is a lot more if we like play as a group and we all have our own channels because it kind of just the snowball effect. So if one person gets a few views, they'll be like, "Oh, I wonder what this person's like," and I wonder what this person's like. And so that went on for a few weeks, and I think they all kind of created a channel, and then I just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna start streaming." So now I'm streaming, and I think one or two of them were asking, "We can we play like a game later?" And they were saying they were going to stream as well. So there was going to be three of us playing a game where we all stream, and I don't know, it's interesting. Like it's very, it's very weird. Like I don't know how. I think this is like the fifth time I've said it, but it's just weird being like your friends are like, "Oh yeah, we should stream at this time. We should play this game," and it's like it's all just so formal, and it's like it's just a different experience. Like I'm not saying at all that I'm like a big streamer, you know. Like the most views I've ever gotten at one time was 4 or 5.
Mm.
And I have 9 followers, like, you know, I'm not, but it's like you don't even have to be popular, like, you know, just your friends saying like, "Oh yeah, I want to stream too." Even that just gives you like a boost, and it's like, whoa, like so I'm not the only one with a kind of, you
Yeah.
know, the mindset to just do it, like, and it's weird because a few of my friends have been like, "Oh, I'd love to do it, but I don't know, like I don't know where to get my viewership because I wouldn't want people around knowing." And I was kind of
Oh
agreeing
yeah.
with them, and then I don't know, I just kind of got like I was just thinking about it the other day, and I said I really don't care. I said I really just I want to do it. What's stopping me from doing it? You know, like I'm not. It's not like school anymore. You know, I'm not just gonna get picked on when I go to school. I don't know. I don't see anyone anymore. So
Mm.
like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, you know what I mean? Someone judges me, but you know, like people are gonna judge you anyway. So just
I
give it a
remember
try. Like,
way back in the day, like when I was in second or third year, I tried becoming a YouTuber, like a proper gaming YouTuber, and
yeah,
I think Black Ops 3 was the newest Call of Duty out at the time, and I 1v1 someone on it on stream, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, I just need to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second." And I was like, "Okay, cool, I'll wait." But he brought his microphone with him, and like the next thing you could hear is just like just fucking pissing all over. Like it's swear to God, it's like he put his microphone to it, and like
just oh, it's so bad.
I didn't know what to say, and I was like, "What the fuck? I don't want to listen to you piss." And and uh, that was my most viewed video moment. And anyways, it was like 1 minute and like a 50-minute stream, but like I know everyone went back to that because it was really funny, but it wasn't
It
like
sounds funny.
bad. At the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
I was like, "Oh my God, this is so embarrassing."
It's
But now
so embarrassing. Yeah.
yeah, but I actually regret deleting it because even though it was
Yeah,
embarrassing, it was funny as fuck.
yeah. It's them moments that people are like, "Wow, this person's like human too." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like that's pretty funny. I don't know. I haven't had a moment like that because I haven't been playing with anyone. I kind of want to make a name for myself first. I was thinking once I get to like I can't remember if it's affiliate. It's you get
Partner.
50 followers. I think it's partner. I think it no I think it's affiliate first, is it? I don't know,
Oh,
but
I
it's
didn't know
like
there was a
get
tier system to it.
yeah, there's like a tier system. So you get like affiliate and you get partner. And I think there's another one that I don't know, I can't remember, but there's one before them, I think. And it's basically get an average viewership of I think it's like 50 people. and get 50 followers and stream for 8 hours, and it's like and stream for 15 out of 30 days, and it's like I think I want to get there before I start, um, before I start involving myself with other people and other groups, because I don't want to look back in, 5 years, and like, because if it does work out for me, I don't want to look back in 5 years and just thinking like, wow, I really did just piggyback off that person, because like I'm not doing it for fame, or I'm not doing it for money. I'm just doing it because like why not? So I feel like if I am gonna do it, then I want to do it the way I want to do it,
Yeah.
and which is kind of just I want to get my foot in the door before someone else closes it. Is essentially kind of the way I'm thinking about it.
Mm.
And I don't know. I'm kind of excited because like a few of my friends are saying like, "Hey, we should play," but I don't know. I really feel like I just want to kind of gain a fellowship first. I think that's the word for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just gain some people that like regularly tune in, and get involved in chat, and then I'll start playing with other people, and then I'll start asking like other small streamers if they want to play as well. Because it's just like small communities joining, like there's no problem with that. Do you know what I mean? Like
Oh,
I don't see
absolutely.
anything wrong with that.
I also, uh, I know you literally just said a second ago, you're like, ah, you don't want to piggyback off people, but it depends on what way you look at it. Because, like, if you have fun playing with someone and you feel like, one, it improves your content, and two, if you just have a better time, just because they're a bigger audience doesn't mean you should feel like you're pig, piggybacking off someone, because they could easily be benefiting as much from it as you. Maybe not in terms of audience, but in terms of content. If they're having a better time, uh, then they get, like, if they're having a better time, then they're able to just be themselves. Like, I know it's a lot easier to do something when you're with someone than when you're on your own. Like, I could even, in my very first video, I did a part on my own, then I did a part with my mate Dylan, and it's like two completely different things. I'm thinking about cutting my part out and just uploading the thing with Dylan, because it's so much better when, like, because when you're talking to a mate, or when you're talking to someone that you want to get to know more about, the conversation keeps going and going. Sure, it might be a bit awkward at the start, but it's great. I'm like jumping back and forth to like five different things.
No, I'm listening. I'm just
Yeah,
yeah, like
no.
I agree. I agree fully. Like it's not piggybacking if these are both enjoying the content and these are both making content that's equally as good as both. But I feel like I used the wrong word. I didn't mean like piggyback, and I felt like because I don't want to start streaming and then people are like, "Where is this person? Like, why are you streaming with this person
Mm.
now?" I want to be able to
You
kind of
don't.
do it by myself.
Yeah, you don't want to become dependent.
No, I really don't. Like, cause I have a habit of just like if someone says like, "Yeah, we should do this together," and then I'd be like, "Right, well then I don't have to do it by myself." But like, what I want to do with Twitch is I want to make a name for myself rather than make a name for me and like another person. I want to get kind of because I don't want to text people that have like 10 more viewers than me just to see if I can take some of their viewers. Like I really don't want to do that.
Mm.
I want to get to the stage where like if I have like if I have like 20 viewers at a time, then I'll start asking people with like the same like like 20 viewers or 25 or 15. Like I can just start asking them like, hey, do you want to do something? And then it's like collabing with playing the same game that this person's been playing for a while, and it's just kind of involving the community than each other rather than me involving myself in his community. I feel like there's just a difference. I don't know if I'm explaining that
No,
right
no,
at all,
yeah.
but
I get where you're coming from. You don't want
yeah,
to
I
like
don't know. It's
leech
just
off anyone. You want to
I
be your
really
own thing.
no, yeah, yeah. I want people to be interested in me. So like, I don't want them to be like, why aren't you playing this game, or why isn't this person streaming today with you? And it's just I really don't want to be that kind of
No,
person.
yeah, I get you. That's another thing about it. It's good to be very, like, even if you feel like, say you do like one stream where you have someone on and you feel like you did a lot better, but you still want people to come for you. A good thing to probably do is get different people and play different games, so the only consistent thing is you, but
Yeah,
there's
that's what I
also,
was planning to do.
yeah,
And that'll
But
probably be.
yeah, I have a few games lined up like that I want to play and stuff like that. But I wanna kind of my goal is to stream by myself without involving any of my friends until I get to like 20 or maybe 30 subscribers or followers, whatever it is. And
Mm,
if I'm averaging like 6 or 7 views a stream, and then I'll just be like, hey, like I'll play with my friend now. And then, because I would hate it if the only reason I got popular is because my friend has 10 viewers and I went in, and then a few people out of that were like, oh, I wonder what this fella's like. And like, I don't know why. I just feel like that's like it's just a cheap way of doing it or something. I don't
it.
know. I don't
I
know. I don't know how my mind's working with it, but it's like it's just the way I'm seeing it.
No, I completely understand. It's one of those things where it's also I can tell it's more of an introvert thing. Like I don't know if that means I'm more extroverted or a dickhead, but like I wouldn't like personally I didn't have a problem doing it because I found it as another way to grow my community. And even still with the small amount of people I have, like when I when I bring someone on who has an audience, a much bigger audience than myself, like Emily Seven has like 1,000 followers or whatever on Instagram, and like they get people in all the time for like live shows and stuff. But
Yeah.
nobody who watches me or listens to the podcast has ever heard of Emily Seven. So even though it's only like 5, 10, 20 people, like in your case, in my case, I don't know how many people were from them or from me. Um, so even if it is like only a small amount, that's still something. That's still someone. Like I've seen streamers stream for like over a year. They're still at like 3 or 4, like people at a time. And then I've
Yeah.
seen others who are like they only started and they're already at 100. They're already growing mad because it all depends on what you decide to do.
Yeah. It completely depends. It depends if the Twitch gods look down on you and put you on someone's recommended page. That's what
Yeah.
it is. If you get to someone's recommended page, that's your career. That's it.
Mm.
But I don't know. I feel like it's very
The
it's
philosophy.
not reliable at all. Like if you're looking to make an income and it's like this or like a full-time job, do not do not take Twitch. Like don't do
Oh,
it.
I
Just
you'll never get good if you go in with the intention of money.
yeah, exactly. That's my thought process. Like you're not gonna actually proceed any further if all you're thinking about is like, why am I not getting enough viewers? Like I deserve this many viewers and all.
Yeah. However, that is also a good way to think too, in the sense of why aren't I getting any viewers, or why are people not staying is probably a better question to ask, and be like, okay, maybe I can fix this, maybe I can fix that, without changing your entire personality, of course.
Yeah, but you could have like, see, my kind of point is you can have like 1,000 viewers, but if no one is subscribing and they're just watching, like you're not making money. You're probably making like 10, 15 euro or something for streaming for like 2 weeks off the ads that aren't even yours.
Yeah.
But like you could also have like 50 viewers that really enjoy your content and you're making a lot more money because they're all like, they're donating or like they're buying your merch or so like it really just it doesn't matter how many views or how much time you put into it. It all just matters like who the people watching it are and if they like the content basically. So like you
Mm.
can put so much time into it. But if you don't have a good kind of mindset and you don't have good content, like time isn't something that will matter. If you're not improving every day, like it's not gonna change anything. Like
Absolutely.
it's one of them things where it time doesn't matter unless you're improving every second. So I don't know.
Another philosophy that's really interesting that I don't remember who said it. I think it was like the truth on YouTube or whatever. He's like a Dokkan, like a mobile gamer streamer or whatever. Basically, he's a lot of money so he can spend on. Anyways, but he was like, it takes good luck, but you have to work for the opportunity for the luck to kick in.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like the more work you do, the it's like imagine it's like a percentage chance, like, and say, oh, my video is gonna hit recommended on YouTube. One video, well, actually, you can't do it on one video, but like 30 videos, I think, is the minimum. versus 100 videos is like a 0 point, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Huge ass
yeah, I know.
fucking decimal point versus a
Yeah,
slightly smaller decimal point.
I don't know. It's very it's just there's no guarantee, and I feel like that's like what's fun about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I plan on streaming a lot, and I want to actually like make something out of it. So even if there is only like the same 5 people tuning in every time, I'll be more than happy to do that. If I have someone that just enjoys like would come home from work or school or something, and they're like, I want to chill out, and they could pick anything they want. There's Netflix, there's YouTube, you can watch any single thing in the whole world, and it doesn't cost money, and if it does, it's not much. But like they choose to watch me. Like that's just incredible. Like that's so weird to me that people would do that, and it's just I don't know. It's just I
Yeah.
there's no word for it. There's no
It's just like outstanding. Like, I'm not gonna
exactly.
think of the
There's
word.
no word for it. Like you just
Surreal.
don't know.
I just
Surreal is like I feel like surreal is too small of a word because what most people see is well, it's only like 2 people, but what I see is there's 2 people who could be doing anything else, but they're tuning into me. Like I don't know. I just think it's incredible.
no, yeah, no, for sure. And this might sound weird, but I feel like streaming is really good for your mental health as well. When you're like talking to other people, it's like it's not interaction, but it is interaction, and you'd get like just that back and forth with the chat is so much better than like a YouTube video or something where we
Oh
don't
yeah,
have that back and forth.
yeah. Like the YouTube has the comments, but like the fact that you can when you're playing a game, people like ask you questions live, like as you're playing the game. It's just weird. Like it's just crazy. Like I was playing, and like 2 people were like talking in the chat, and I was just like, oh my god, this is crazy to me. Like at the same time, it is only 2 people, but then it's like Jesus Christ, like there's 2 people that have just
Yeah,
decided that they're gonna have a chat in my chat, and it's like nice. And that
yeah.
was just a test stream as well, so like I was pretty excited about that. I was like, whoa,
You looking forward to the stream today?
yeah. I want to go on a run beforehand.
Oh yeah, of course.
Just so I'm not sitting down for hours, like, but yeah, like it's kind of all I've been thinking about. Really, I've been really nervous. I finished college, and then straight away I was like, oh my god. I told myself I was going to stream, and I told other people I was going to stream, and I woke up to messages saying like, "Hey, I can't wait for your stream. I'd love to see what you're like." And it's like, oh my god, there's people going to be watching me, and I'm so nervous.
Look,
Uh,
you're gonna do great. Like I know you say this is gonna sound really weird, but like I know you say you're introverted because you probably are. Well, no, that's a bit of a you are in,
yeah,
but you're also really like talkative and you're really easy to get along with and to have a conversation with. Like we, I came in here unprepared. We've been talking for almost an hour now, and
really.
yeah, no, we're hitting 55 minutes on the dot, and like still you can just ramble on about random shit, and it's like it works because you're easy to talk to, two you're entertaining, and like three whatever I add to the mix. I guess I got audacity. That's I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
what
like
people.
it's fun. Like it's fun. Like I like kind of like I'm not saying like no one's gonna watch your video, but it's like I don't expect anyone to come from you over to me. But I love the fact that people are now like gonna be aware that it's like, oh well, look, he is streaming, like, and he like I know someone who knows him, so that's kind of
Mm.
cool. And it's just like I don't know, I feel like I just want to get my name out there, and I want to actually try for this because no one that you watch has like when they started just knew that it was gonna happen. Like Ninja or Tifu, like the biggest streamers in the whole world are like they did not know. Like there was no definite like, yeah, I'm gonna succeed in this. And like look at them now, like millionaires. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm not expecting to get anywhere near there, but it's like, they didn't either. So it's kind of like you
So
just kind of have to think about everything.
hope for the best, expect the worst.
Yeah, I'm preparing for the worst.
Yeah, that'd
But the
probably be the
worst
better
for
way of.
me, the preparing for me is like, like I don't. it's not that I don't care if I don't get viewers, because I do care if I do get viewers. But it's like it wouldn't upset me if like no one tuned in. You know, like
Yeah.
it wouldn't. It because you can't get yourself down about stupid stuff like that. But like it would make me really excited if like I went live and after 20 minutes of streaming there was 30 people in the chat like that. I would freak out. Like there's 30 people. I've never talked to 30 people in my whole life. There's 30 people just watching me play this game. It's like whoa.
Um.
Just I don't know. I don't even know how to speak right now.
Sure, you'll be grand. Like I know you said yourself you don't think people will, but I'm sure there'll be some people who are. Obviously, they won't be going to this stream because it won't be out in time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there will be people bound to be like, "Oh, I like this guy. Blah 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 blah. I'll go check out his YouTube or his Twitch or whatever." Like you get
Mm.
people like that. As weird as it sounds, I know that you're not that big right now, but I expect this video to do better than some of the other Keep It Zens. So this will probably get more exposure. Then again, it could be 10 out of 10, 2 views in 5 months, but I don't think it's gonna be like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Here
cause
for the worst, hope for the best. Exactly. That's it.
yeah, but like cause the thing is, it's like one what we've been talking about. It's gonna go great with the YouTube algorithm. Uh, but two, it's just like people really like this because like I know a lot of people listen to this podcast, not the other one that I did, but like this one, while they're like studying or drawing or something because it's a lot more chill. Hence the name.
Yeah.
um, but like they listen and they prefer conversations like this instead of talking about like a specific thing. Some people do, and then other people prefer the other thing. So it's always good to
Yeah.
have that. For your YouTube, you plan to upload like stream clips or separate content?
I was kind of planning on doing kind of separate content. But I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I could do both. I don't know.
Sure, you could have like I don't know, like a separate playlist or something.
Yeah, I could have a different channel even. Like, I haven't thought too much into it. I've just kind of, I thought, I don't want to think about everything. I just want to get in.
Yeah.
So I've started, and now I'm excited about where I'm kind of planning to go and stuff like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Just
for sure.
happy. Just happy.
And I'm really glad that you're happy because this is
Thank
really
you.
cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool too. And then I thought it was even cooler when I was like, oh my God. I was like, a good friend of mine on the podcast. I was like, this is brilliant. I can't stress enough like how that just came out of absolutely nowhere to me. I was like, what? What? I don't know.
Would you be
I
down to
just
do another one with Liam and we actually do those tier lists?
if you can coerce Liam into doing it, then yeah, I have no problem doing it. But Liam's a very hard man to get a hold of.
Sure. He'll be great. He'll be more than willing. He'll just spike his coffee before he goes to work. What the? No. I ignore. I won't, Liam. Maybe. Ah.
No, but yeah, if you can get Liam on, like I really don't mind. I really would. Um, I don't know. It's just time because I feel like next week I'm supposedly getting two more assignments, and
Oh,
on top of the ones that I've already gotten. So
I
it's
won't be
like,
doing it next week.
yeah, no, it's not. It's not like next week. I mean, like, because then they're not due for a few months, but like I'm gonna be spending the next few months
Oh no, yeah.
sweating out Twitch and the assignments. So
Oh
that's
no,
that's
yeah,
all
I
I can really
totally
do.
get you. I just got an
So
assignment too for what was the module? It was like pre-production for radio. I literally have to. I already got a head start on it because I've been enjoying college so much this year that I got ahead of the work, and like I did a bunch of
that's
shit that wasn't in the curriculum, but it turns out
how it is.
it was, and I
Yeah.
didn't know, so I was actually ahead, which is handy enough. And I'm
Oh, I'm
trying.
I'm way behind.
Sure, you'll be able to catch up. It's grand. It seems like you're behind,
Yeah.
but like all the shit isn't due till the end of the year, and anyways.
Yeah, there's like four songs due on Christmas that I haven't started, but apparently like no one has started, and I already have like so many notes on like everything. So like I'm pretty excited to like start. I started the criminology one so hard. There's just so much to write, but like
I'm
all the other assignments are like I wanted to start criminology one because I knew it was going to be the hardest one. So I was like, I'm gonna just sit down and whack that out. Still haven't. That was like last week or 2 weeks ago. So
Hmm.
I just have to start really.
I mean, you should be grand. You will. Yeah, no, that should be. You will be grand. Like when I start doing an assignment, literally I just grab a cup of tea and I slap on some music on YouTube in the background, and then I just fucking type away. And then like minutes later, I realize, oh shit, an hour's passed and I've already got it done. It's it's like
Yeah, it's just
a momentum thing.
yeah. No, I just need to sit down and start it, and then it'll be done. But it's like, oh, I need to sit down and start it. Like, oh my god.
Try and make it like an enjoyable. Make it as enjoyable for yourself as possible.
I'm not really. I don't know if I can, but I'm trying to like set a time. So like I was gonna do it before this, and then I said, no. Do you know what? I'm just gonna get this out of the way. So we were doing this, and then by like 3:30, I plan to be like back and showered and stuff,
Mm,
and then I plan on sitting down for the hour before the stream and just
just
kind
do
of
it.
powering through it, and then doing the stream. So like I feel like the longer it goes on, like the less free time I'm gonna have because I plan on getting a job as well,
Oh,
hopefully soon. But I don't think I'm gonna stop with Twitch. I feel like it's something I'm just
just
gonna keep
do.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if I have to like you know squeeze it in, but I feel like I will. I feel like I want to, so I will.
Yeah, Van, you'll just have to like readjust your timetable
Yeah,
or
yeah,
say goodbye to your sleep. I don't know.
yeah. Goodbye, my friend. Just yeah, I don't know. I'm just nervous about the time. That's it. But
Sure, you'll be.
other than that, like I'm pretty happy with everything, the way it's all going and stuff like that.
That's awesome. I'm really glad to hear.
Thank you, man.
And I'm really glad to hear about all your streams and stuff. Is there anything that you want to get out to the audience before we finish up?
Um, follow my Twitch, Discord. Yeah, everything's gonna be a link in description. You're welcome. Thanks. That's
No.
it. That's it.
Sweet.
I'm done.
Yeah, everything will be in the description if you want to check them out. That'll be great. I'm gonna use this like last minute or two just to be like, I want thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day, and I'm glad you approached me about it. Welcome to the you're gonna be the season premiere of the second season of Keep It Zen.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
What an achievement. That's going on my CV now.
yeah. Imagine that actually helped.
Yeah, imagine someone's like, oh my god, I listened to this.
Holy fuck. Oh, that weirdo. Get the fuck away
Get
from here.
over here.
Yeah, so aside from that, if any of you are interested, me and the rest of my class in radio have started an Instagram page, zen.f.m. It'll also be in the description. We're a radio show in BCFE College. If you're interested, yeah, no, that's the way. Why does it sound like I'm saying it wrong? If you're interested, just give that page a follow. I'll be putting up like clips and stuff from the radio shows. We're not sure how it's gonna work out right now. We need to see like timetables and stuff. But eventually, even though it's only in college right now, it'll be online at some point, and maybe even on the actual radio for a week or two, which is actually sick. Um, yeah. Anything else, or is that it?
No, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Thanks for joining me, and
Okay.
geez, at home. Don't forget to keep it zen.